Right, we're in here. That seal, I'm not changing that one. But if you were, you can use a hook and literally drag it out, and then you can insert a new one. What didn't I mention? When the old sprocket's on, there's also an O-ring in there. So sprocket goes on first, then the O-ring, and there's a slot in there for it to fit in. And I'm also going to put a little smear of silicone down the splines. Yeah, just a tiny, literally to cover, just to wipe most of it off, really. Just enough to get a coating on it. Wipe most of it off. I'm going to put a little bit of grease around the outside just to help the seal go through. That's sharp. Don't like that. I think it'd put you a nice little chamfer on there, wouldn't you? It'll help if not else. Right, I've cleaned up in there with a bit of petrol and what have you. Right, here it goes. Should go on. Says me. Better go on. Can't see what I'm doing. Camera's in the way. There somewhere. That went in alright. Wipe the crap off there. And the O-ring. Yeah, to get the O-ring out, I just used a pricker and just prized it out. These lights are horrible. Oh. Right, that's it. Just carefully getting that into its groove, just to make sure. Yeah, see, it's out there, so just poke it into the groove. That should be about right. Right, I'm using the same tab washer. Splining bits these things outwards. And then on with the nut. It's flat on one side and round on the other side. So put the flat side inwards. And then I'm going to have to move the camera and tighten this. Once I get it on, start it. There you go. Right, and then the big box spanner to tighten it up with. So I'll just whip the camera off. Chain on. Back brake on. And then tighten that. Nice and tight. Right, now I've made a little looky thing, just to start the tab. because it's hard to get them when they're at the back. Then I usually tip my mollies or a pair of eagle beaks and then squash it down to the nut. And there, you see that? You've got a tabbed nut. Right, that's good. Right, change the back sprocket now. Oh, I might put the clutch on. Yeah, put the clutch on. Right, here's my inspection plate. Oh. That one won't come off. Just place it on lightly at first and then just put all your screws in. Now I've just put a little touch of silicone round that. A little bit on these screw threads on these screws doesn't hurt either. Stops them leaking and it stops them coming out. There you go. Just feel them nipping up, that's it. Just to say pulling the case in there. Oh, my fucking arm's in the way. Right, go around the nuts, the screws. Every other one. Don't tighten them fully all the right. Go around a couple of times. Just get them to nip up, and then sort of when they're all in, right. That's it. I'll just move the camera and get my shoulder into that now. Right, he had a bit of clutch drag. The plates look quite good. As you're covered with this, you can see the slime in them. So I'm just going to use a bit of petrol. Give them a scrub and a wipe off. Nastiest dirty rag I've got. I'll just give them a quick rub off and then I'm going to boil them. You could, if you wanted, just petrol them off, but I like boiling them. It's always worked for us in the past. Keeps the clutch good for quite a while. But you always get a build up of oil in these, so obviously it depends how many miles you do. Yes, they don't look bad at all, these. Now the steels don't look bad. That one could be bent, that one. I don't know whether you can see the heat spot, that half up there. Yeah, it's been getting hot, the clutch. It's been getting hot. You see, it's well blued. So some of these have been slipping. That's got a couple of hot spots. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, look at these. Can you? Oh, you can see the blue. It's either too shiny or not shiny enough. The last one in. Yeah, I'll just give them a rub up. I'll dry these off. Show me my wok. I found the fitting of wok great. Right, most of the petrol off. Now I need my wok. Right, got the kettle on. Floor cleaner, any degreaser really. Gluggy, that'll do. Stick the house out. And I've got some sugar soap in the house, so I'm just going to shove a bit of that in. That'll do. Use all of that. And literally just going to lay them in. Yum yum. Oops, boiled it over too much. Now you see the oil starting to come out. Yeah, just leave that on a yummy rolling boil for half an hour. Just turn it down, simmer it. Don't want them overcooked. Right, that'll do. Lovely, and they'll dry off instantly because they're nice and hot. So, interesting. Oops, gonna clean that up. Right, yeah. Dab off, get the excess water off. They'll still dry out then. Yeah, definitely been getting out them. Yeah, there you are, spotless. All the tangs are in good condition. And I've just give them a rough up. Bit of emery. Double it over, do both sides together. Doesn't have to go round and round, straight lines all do. Keep an eye on the edges for little nicks and dents. Are all them good? So they're all ready to go on. Cheers. And there's my tidy work area. I'm working in about a square foot. Right. Go and whack the clutch on.